Making the right choices in life. That is what we are going to talk about. So if you feel that you are stuck somehow, you want to make new choices, but you don't know how and you don't know what you want, this video is for you. Now, if you know what you want in life, probably this video is not for you. Now, let's make the right choices. First of all, I understand that you get stuck. We all get stuck in life, right? There are things that are good and other things that are maybe not so good. We have nothing to complain about, so why change? Why go through all that fuss? Well, because you want to evolve, you want to change. Change is in our nature. So how do we make the right decisions? Well, first of all, let me ask you a big, bold question. What makes you happy? What makes you sing? What makes you fly? What makes you happy? And now maybe you say, wow, Inge, that's a long time ago. I really have to go back into my memory. Great, then do that. Go back to the times that you were happy. What fills you up? Well, if people ask me that question, the first thing that comes to mind is people. I love people. And although people are not the easiest creatures on this planet, I just love people. I love working with people. I love to be surrounded with people. Put me on a stage in front of people and I'm happy. I am happy. My heart sings. Now, some time ago, I was talking to a man and he said, I have a great job. It pays the bills, we can have multiple vacations in a year, etc. But something is clearly missing. So I popped the question, what makes you happy? And he says, cars. I say, cars? What about cars? And he says, since I was a little kid, I loved to paint cars. I loved, to make my own little cars. And I just love to upgrade cars. And what fascinates me the most is car wrapping. I say, then go for it. And he says, how? How am I going to do that? So we get stuck in the how, although we know what makes us happy. Because let's be honest, if we would know the how, we would pursue our dream, right? So we're not really stuck in the what, we're stuck in the how. So here's the deal. You have to look at somebody who did what you want to do. That's what I did so many years ago. I wanted to become a life coach and a speaker and a trainer, and that was all new to me. So the first thing I needed was education. I needed a life coach certification, so that's what I did. And once I knew how to coach, once I knew how to train people, I wanted to know how to build a business. So I was looking at my mentor because he had the results that I wanted to have. So since he knew the path, if he has been through that journey, I could just look at him. He would mentor me and he would show me the right steps. So the how will become clear. And that is exactly what I did. I remember when my mentor told me, stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. I thought, okay, I'm going to stick to the plan. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And even though it was scary at some times because I had to leave my comfort zone, I had confidence in the plan. I knew the plan worked because somebody already did it before me. And I'm sure that there's somebody in this world that did what you want to do. Unless you want to organize, trips to Mars maybe. And yet, there are people who did that already. So there's always a mentor. There's always a role model. There's always a source that can give you a plan, a strategy. Okay? And the third aspect is willing to fail. Yeah, because although you know what you want and you know what you love, and although you have the plan, now you got stuck in fear. You got stuck with your own self-confidence, right? And here's my mantra. You need to love yourself enough to be willing to fail. Maybe you say, excuse me, what? Self-love and willing to fail goes through the same door? Absolutely. If I love myself enough to pursue my dream, if I am in love with my dream, I'm gonna crash the terror barrier. I'm going to do it afraid. And I know that failure is a necessary requirement for me to succeed. So fear is not holding me back anymore. I am willing to fail. But I'm failing forward because I know that every time I make a mistake, I can learn from that mistake. And that is how I proceed. That is how I take step after step after step. You see, it's a threefold process. Number one, look at what you truly love. Your biggest heart's desire, although you don't know the how, although you don't know if you can do it. Just hold that image, hold that desire, hold the dream. Number two, look at the world around you and find people who did it. Find people who can mentor you, who can help you, a good coach who can help you, design the journey towards the dream. It only starts with the very first step, and you always know that very first step. Number three, be willing to fail. Love yourself enough to fail and learn from those failures, because that is really what awareness is all about. And that is how you make the best decisions in life. Please feel free to ask me any questions, and I want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel.